Hey everyone, welcome back and happy Sunday. All right, guys. Well, Jason and I are getting ready to head out to the airport, but I wanted to get a couple of these lives and, pre-records because I did not want to leave anyone hanging. Now, we're back to talk about the Chrisleys, as you can obviously see, and Savannah is giving us another update. She's letting us know what the advice was that her parents gave her in order to parent her two younger siblings. And on top of that, her younger sibling, Grayson, is revealing some interesting information. So before we jump in, if you guys haven't already, go ahead, smash that like button. If you're not subscribed, get subscribed. Don't forget to hit that notification bell. And with that, let's jump right in.
It's time for all your binge-worthy pop culture news. Welcome to Up and Adam.
All right, guys, so this was interesting to me. It came out on MSN.com, but apparently Todd Chrisley wants his daughter, Savannah Chrisley, to give herself a break. Now, he's trying to give her parenting advice, and this is interesting, but on the latest installment of her podcast, Unlocked with Savannah Chrisley, the 25-year-old reality star opened up about raising her brother Grayson, who's 16, and her niece Chloe, who's 10 years old, as Todd and Julie are serving their sentences in federal prison. Sharing that she had just experienced the toughest week of her life, she said it's been hard. It's been hard to understand, to process, and also help two kids process what's been going on in our lives. The Chrisley Knows Best star revealed that Grayson had a breakdown the night before and that she had a moment of her own where she felt defeated while trying to get Chloe ready for a visit to prison after a tough day. I don't feel adequate enough for this job, Savannah said. I am not my mother, which I wish I was, because she is the kindest, most loving, most amazing human being I've ever met. I've always said that if I could be half of her, I would be okay. That's sad. I guess in moments like this, I realize I'm more like my mom than I realize because I'm getting through it. I find the strength to get through it and do it. Savannah said that she sent her dad an email to let him know that she had a crappy day as she stepped into the role of being a parent. She read his reply out loud, and when she told her, I want you to give yourself some grace. Fall in love with the real Savannah, the one that I raised that radiates a room with her kindness and compassion, not the one that the world wants to see. That's good advice. Remember to gain the world and lose your soul. Then what do you have? So remember, to gain the world and lose your soul, what do you have? Well, that's interesting coming from Todd Chrisley. He later told his daughter, I've never been more proud of you and the woman that you are becoming. You've been cast in the fire, and what God burns off will allow you to shine brighter than gold. He ended by telling her to travel safe as she was set to get ready to go visit him the next day. Now, in November, Todd received 12 years in prison and 16 months probation, while his wife, Julie, obviously received 7 years in prison plus 16 months probation. On January 17, Todd checked into the federal prison camp Pensacola to begin a sentence, while Julie reported to prison in Lexington, Kentucky to serve hers. I know that is not my final destination, Todd said on a Chrisley Confessions podcast recorded before he entered prison. I know that this may be my future for a minute, but I also have faith that the judicial system is going to turn it around. I also have faith that the appellate court is going to see this for what it is. I mean, listen, this is very optimistic. Now, as you guys know, we've heard and we talked about this a little bit. Right now, it seems like the Chrisleys are being offered all kinds of different deals, million-dollar deals, multi-million-dollar deals, in order to let the world into what's actually going on with them, which is so interesting to me because I don't understand to this day why they canceled Growing Up Chrisley. I feel like that didn't make any sense because the viewers are so invested in this family. And yes, if these two allegedly did something wrong, because they claim that they didn't, even though the court found them guilty, if they did something wrong, okay, yeah, I get it. But what did the kids do? I think it would have been interesting for the viewers to be able to follow up with the kids. Like right now, there should be cameras on Savannah as she's going through this process, because guess what? There's somebody out there who is also having to take over their younger siblings. They're not a mom. They're trying to figure it out. And they're like, what the do I do? So maybe watching Savannah on this journey, it's like, it sounds like the silliest thing ever. But when we watch Real Housewives or when we watch, any other reality TV, someone's being cheated on, someone's battling sobriety, someone's going to prison, someone's, lost a family member. People relate to this and it strikes on their heartstrings a little bit. It hits them. And they kind of are able to relate. And I think that that's important. I really, honestly, truly believe that the Chrisley kids should have another show. You guys might think that that's an unpopular opinion, but that's how I feel about it. Now, Grayson Chrisley is also saying that he will never watch Chrisley Knows Best. For what seems like forever, fans have been watching the entire Chrisley family on their hit show, Chrisley Knows Best. Now, while the family has been through plenty of drama, with the most dramatic series ending of all, Todd Chrisley and Julie Chrisley's highly publicized tax evasion scandal, their family-oriented show tended to keep things light most of the time. When the series first aired, Grayson Chrisley was really young, and Chrisley Knows Best fans watched him grow up before their eyes. Todd and Julie regularly post about their youngest on social media, celebrating special milestones or just because moments. On May 16th of 2022, the Chrisley family patriarch shared a carousel of images on Instagram that included a few images of himself and his son Grayson. He accompanied the post with the super sweet caption, "This day 16 years ago was one of the greatest days of our lives. I thank God." This is sad. "I thank God each day, all day long, for blessing us with you, and I love you more than words could ever express. With all of my heart, thank you for just being you." Man. Grayson's sister, Savannah Chrisley, has a place in her heart for her little brother, and in December, she shared a sweet photo with Grayson, calling him her forever best friend. "I am so blessed to call you my brother." Before plugging his appearance on her podcast, on the show, Grayson spilled some major tea, including why he will never watch the family's hit show. Yeah, I mean, he revealed that he has never seen an episode of the series that made his family famous, and he has no plans to. I don't think it's interesting. I mean, I don't like it, but apparently people do. I haven't even watched myself on TV. Grayson also spoke about being thrust into the limelight as a kid and stating that he doesn't know anything different. I mean, I didn't really understand what was going on because I was like, I don't really have a choice. I had fun with it because I didn't understand it. The older I got, the more I was like, oh, I got to do this. I thought it was cool, but the cool wears off a little bit. Now, he doesn't share too much on Instagram, and I feel like he's a little bit quiet, but also he's still going through it right now, grieving the loss of his parents. And even though they're not gone forever, this is something really challenging for a 16-year-old to process. Think about it. He's going to be almost 30 years old when his dad gets out of prison, and he'll probably be about 22, 23 when his mom gets out. I know it doesn't sound like a long time, but for a 16-year-old, I could not imagine being 16, losing my parents. But I don't want to just give you this information and not ask your opinions, guys. So go ahead and comment below. Let us know what you think. And more importantly, before you go, if you haven't already, go ahead, smash that like button. If you're not subscribed, get subscribed. Don't forget to hit that notification bell. We will be posting community polls all week. And even though I'm going to Los Angeles, it does not mean that the content is going to stop. All of our lives, Jason's going to be taking over. We're going to have pre-records coming your way. And I have a special surprise content-wise coming your way from Los Angeles. I'm excited. I can't wait to share with you guys. So just keep checking in. I love you guys. Happy Sunday fun day. Enjoy some mimosas, make memories, be safe, and we'll see you next time. Bye, guys. Bye, Julie. Bye, Todd.